Hello CreateStudio free user. In this tutorial I want to show you how to use custom shapes and texts in the new particle feature in CreateStudio 3.0. I do this here with the help of Affinity Designer. You could also choose another vector editor, but in this tutorial I take Affinity Designer. This is one example here of a custom text here in the particle feature. So with selecting it, I have opened it. What I have to say, this is a workaround until you can make this more easy than I do this here, but I think this is at this time the only possibility here to go with custom shapes and texts. And I also have to say that you can't add custom shapes and text, but you can replace existing ones. So what you have to do, you have to decide what shapes you don't need here in this list here. I have chosen or I have decided to choose here this one here, the Windows logo, and this one here, the WordPress logo, because I don't need them. You can always go back. I'll show you this later. And another thing is, better is to choose here shapes you want to replace that are at the beginning or the end here of the list. I take here 3 that are almost here at the end of the list because they are easier to find later. And what you also have to know, you will not get a thumbnail of the new shapes or the custom shapes and texts here. So therefore it's also better here to have them here at the bottom here of the list or at the top of the list here. Okay. So I have decided to take here this free one. So I go now in the folder where these shapes are stored. I have here a directory. You don't have to write it down now because I will leave a link to download this text file here in the description. So I go now and let's copy here this directory. Control C here, and let's go now. I have opened it already, but I show you how to make this here on Windows. I go here and Control V, put this in here and go with enter, and now I'm in the folder where these shapes are stored. And when I go now down here at the bottom, I see this is one of the shapes, this is the second one, and this is the third one here. Don't delete them. Please cut them out. Right click and cut. And then paste them in a chosen folder. I have here this folder, and now I will paste them in. So I can go back and copy them back here and paste them back here again if I want to, so I don't lose them. Okay, I now have them in here. The other reason why I need here these shapes is because I need here the file name. This is very important that the custom shapes later have the same file names here than the old ones here. Okay. You see I have also here a custom shape already here. Let's go in Affinity Designer. I have here 3 projects. The first one is here this shape. The next one is here text, and this is here a logo of mine here. Let's begin here with the shape. I have made this here with the double star tool here. When I open here this here is the double star tool, and when I go here you see here the settings here. I have here 24 points, inner radius, point radius, and so on. And what's important here is that you don't have a stroke. So here in the color tab you see I don't have here a stroke. I forgot to mention I'm here on Affinity Designer 1. I have also the Affinity Designer 2, but I think most of you will perhaps have Affinity Designer 1. You could also make this an Affinity Designer 2. It's the same one here. But I go here with Affinity Designer 1. Let's go back here in the color tab here. I have here no stroke, and I have here only a fill. What you also should do here, you don't need this for this one, but you need this for text and for more complicated shapes, I will say. You have to convert them to curves. So make this always, if you have, when you have here selected the move tool and you have here this convert to tools feature here opened, click it and convert it to now to curves here. When I go to the node tool, you see here now all the nodes here of this curve. What's also important is that you only have one curve here. I'll show you this later why it's important here. So now I have here this curve. I think I have said I have chosen here the blue color here because when I put this now in, I will better find them again if I don't need it, or I will replace it again and so on. So I take here a color that is different here from this gray or from this black color here. Okay, let's go back in Affinity Designer here, and now I will select here this, and let's go to File, Export. I go here with SVG for export. You can also go with digital or with high quality. Don't go with flatten. Go with the first 3. I go here with the first one. I also go here, I don't know if this is important, I go here not with whole document here, I go with selection only. And let's export this now. And what I now make, I take here from this first one, I take here the file name. So I have this now here. Let's go to Affinity Designer, and this is here the shape. And let's bring this now in here. And now I have stored here or saved here. The next one is here text. You see here the font here. I have here this font size aligned to center. And here for text, it's always important that you convert the text to curves. And this I will make now. You see here also that I have here no stroke, only one fill here with this blue color here. And let's convert it now to curves. And now I have here a group here of curves here. But I have to have one curve, not here this 20 curves here or more. So I go here to the first curve here, scroll down to the last curve and go with Shift and click it. So I have all curves now selected here. And then I go here with the Add feature here. You can also go here to Layer, Geometry and Add. And now I have one curve here for this. You see here when I go here with the node tool, this is one curve here with these nodes here. I will also go here, I also don't know if this is important, but I go here to Layer and Ungroup here, so that I only have here, like I have here one curve with one fill, no stroke, and the same here, one curve, no fill, no stroke, one fill, and I will make this also here for my logo here. I have here a curve, I have here 3 times a text here, and I have here a path, which you see here is a stroke, not a fill, is a stroke. So the first I will make here, I will make this a fill path, let's say fill path. And in Affinity Designer you have this function here, you can go here to Layer, and then you go here to Expand Stroke. This is the one you have to click now, and you see here at the right, now I have here no stroke and one fill as I want to have. The next one is here, you see here when I go here to the first curve here, which is named here path 3, I don't have here the ability to convert this to curve because it is also already a curve. So I can make this for the text here, or I have to make it for the text here. So I select here the first text layer here, then the last text layer here with Shift, and then I go here to convert to curves. So I have here also 3 times curves, and you see here at the, let's go here, I have here a stroke here. Let's go here to stroke, it's at 0, so it doesn't matter, but I don't want this. I go here and delete here the stroke so that I don't have it here in this tab here. Okay, and let's go back and bring the fills here up. Okay, and now I have here 5 curves here with this logo here. But I only have to have one curve. So what do I make? I go and select here the first one, Shift, last one here, and go with Add, or go here with Layer and go here Geometry Add. You can, I think you can also go with Merge Curves, but I go here with Add. So now I have one curve here. You can go with this, but I like to have here this not under layer, so I draw this, let's go here, I draw this a little bit to the left here. So I have separated it from the layer, go to Layer, and let's go here to the basket here and remove here the layer. So I now have here also one curve, one fill, no stroke, one curve, no fill, one fill, no stroke, and here the same. Okay, I don't know, I think I have forgotten here to save here the text here. So I go here with selecting the text, File, Export, SVG. Here I also make here selection only, Export. Let's go back here, and for the text I take here this file name here, go to Affinity Designer, go to Merry Christmas here, or to the text folder here, and save it. And similar I do here with the with the logo. Logo is selected here, File, Export, SVG, Selection Only, Export, go to the, and take here the file name of the third one here. Go in my folder, go here to logo and save it. Okay, let's see, before I go on, I will close here CreateStudio, and then I go here. You see here these old shapes are gone here, and I will go now with the new shapes. I will go here, Affinity Designer, and let's begin here with the shape. Let's copy it and let's paste it now in. You see it's now here, and you can see it very good here because of the blue color here. Make the same here with the text here. Let's copy it and paste it here. This is now here, and let's go again and go to logo, copy it and place it here, or paste it here. So now I have my custom shapes or texts here in the folder here, and now I can go here again in CreateStudio. Let's go for a new project, components, particles. I go here with a preset. Let's go here with this preset here, and now I can go to shapes. And now you see here at the bottom that you have here this 3 buttons here without a thumbnail. You see here it's a placeholder thumbnail or something like this, but you can see what's under this thumbnail. So it's good to go only with 2, 3 or 4 custom shapes, because otherwise you get irritated or something like this. But I think it's easy to click all 3 of them. You don't know what's behind. When you click on it, you see now I have here this this nice, very nice shape here in, or I can go here with the next one here. This is the Merry Christmas here. And I have here the last one. This is here my logo. And so you can go for settings. Let's go back to Merry Christmas. And you can go here. Let's delete one here. Let's go one with a Christmas green here. And let's go here with a Christmas red here. Let's go here something like this here. And then you have such an animation here. Okay. Let's go out again. The last thing I want to show you is how to go back to the defaults here. Therefore, I close this here. And let's now delete the custom shapes here. Go back to the folder. I'm here. Let's copy this one and let's paste them in again. And let's go back to CreateStudio 3 to show you that you now are back to the default shapes here. Let's go to new project. Components, particles. Let's also take here another preset, go to shapes. And you see here that you now have the default shapes back again. I hope this will help you. Thank you and goodbye.